Permanent representative of India to the United Nations in New York, Ambassador Harish, has spoken at the UN about India's stance on Ukraine. The ambassador stated that India continues to remain concerned over the situation in Ukraine, and India has consistently advocated that the path of dialogue and diplomacy is the only way forward to end the ongoing conflict. He also went on to affirm that, quote, "We continue to note with regret that collateral consequences of the conflict, including prices of fuel, affecting the world at large and particularly the countries of the global south," unquote. Let's in fact listen into this statement of his.
Mr. President, India continues to remain concerned over the situation in Ukraine. We maintain that the loss of innocent lives is unacceptable and no solution can be found on the battlefield. India has consistently advocated that the path of dialogue and diplomacy is the only way forward to end the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, no matter how insurmountable such a course may appear. The wholehearted participation and commitment of all stakeholders are critical for lasting peace. Mr. President, India welcomes recent positive developments in this direction. We endorse the summit meeting in Alaska between US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. We appreciate the progress made at the Alaska summit. We also note the subsequent diplomatic efforts by the US President in engaging with Ukrainian President and European leaders in Washington, D.C. Prime Minister Narendra Modi remains in touch with President Putin, President Zelensky, and European leadership on the evolving situation.
All right, joining me on the telecast is my colleague Brian Thomas. Brian, now what we're seeing is Ambassador Harish has said that diplomacy and dialogue is the only way forward, and he's also highlighted the when we're talking about economic and human cost that has because of this ongoing war, when we're even talking about the increased fuel prices as well. So what does this mean? India's stance amid the ongoing war, what does this mean for the diplomatic efforts that are being made?
Well, clearly speaking, at the United Nations in New York, India's permanent representative, Parvathaneni Harish, has said that New Delhi remains committed and concerned over the ongoing situation in Ukraine and stressed that the loss of innocent lives is unacceptable and so no solutions can be found on the battlefield. He also underlined that India has consistently advocated dialogue and diplomacy as the only path forward, noting that the wholehearted participation and commitment of all stakeholders are critical for lasting peace, and also welcome recent diplomatic initiatives, including the Alaska summit, and also the engagements of the European leaders, and also highlighted Prime Minister Narendra Modi remains in touch with both Putin and Zelensky along with European counterparts. Yes.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.